Malaysia rubbishes report on MH370 search resuming next year. Woman in Pakistan kills 17 in botched plot to kill husband. Good afternoon, you're watching News on 2 with me, Amin Carlos. Transport Minister Dato Sri Leong Tiong Lai has rubbished an international media outlet's claim that the search for missing Malaysia Airlines flight MH370 will resume next year. Now, according to Dato Sri Leong, the ministry has not finalized negotiations with US-based seabed exploration outfit Ocean Infinity and would look into the details of experts' views. Now, although Malaysia hopes to resume the search for MH370 in January, it can only happen if Australia and China also agree with expert findings and want to relaunch the mission.
How long it need to take? Month or two. Hopefully, we have to really start because now is summer in Australia. We hope to start. I'm saying that if we want to continue with the search, because the decision is not from us, Malaysia alone, the decision is a tripartite decision from Australia, China and Malaysia.
Dato Sri Leong said so far there had been 4 meetings with the US-based seabed exploration outfit since September. Malaysia, China and Australia will first need to ascertain the accuracy of data received from experts in Australia before relaunching the search. Dato Sri Leong said experts had identified a search area of 25,000 square kilometers and 3 countries involved in the search wish to narrow that even further to a 5,000 square kilometer search area, which is located north of the previous search area in the southern Indian Ocean.
The Malaysian Communications and Multimedia Commission, MCMC, has identified the possible sources of leakages that may have caused a data breach of 46.2 million mobile phone subscribers in the country. And Communications and Multimedia Minister Dato Sri Dr. Saleh Said Kerawat said investigations were being conducted by the MCMC with the cooperation of the police and telecommunication companies to enable immediate action to be taken to resolve the issue.
Tetapi apabila ini berlaku, maka kita harus mengambil tindakan secepatnya. Dan saya harap sungguh dalam sedikit masa lagi kita boleh selesaikan perkara ini. Kita 2 perkara. Yang pertama, sumber mana. Kedua, siapa membocornya. The suspect. Dia ada dua aspek ini. Satu, daripada mana. Kedua, siapa yang membocornya. Jadi ini yang harus kita pastikan agar dapat disegerakan siasatan dan juga langkah-langkah yang diambil.
Dato Sri Dr. Saleh also said legal action could be taken against anyone who was found to have leaked personal data according to the existing laws, including the Personal Data Protection Act 2010.
On another matter, Dato Sri Dr. Saleh Said creative industry enthusiasts have been encouraged to take up creative industry validation certificate programs and help the government towards its aspiration for a skilled workforce for the country. According to him, the creative content industry is one of the key industries that has the potential to boost the country's economy and maintain its good growth record.
Saya percaya dengan lebih ramai lagi penglibatan penggiat-penggiat industri, terutamanya dari gulungan muda yang mempunyai misi dan visi yang ingin melihat industri ini terus berkembang ke satu aras yang lebih baik. Ini merupakan usaha-usaha yang telah dilakukan oleh kerajaan bagi memartabatkan tahap dan kualiti pekerja mahir bukan saja di peringkat negara, malah di peringkat antarabangsa.
Dato Sri Dr. Saleh also said that efforts to produce skilled manpower in the creative industry must be strengthened as the sector had wider career opportunities and potential to penetrate the international market. He said this at the presentation of Creative Industry Validation Certificates and launch of the Creative Content Industry Guild Malaysia's Coffee Table Book in Kuala Lumpur.
A male teacher who allegedly solicited sexual favors from a student in return for help in getting her a job may face dismissal. Education Deputy Minister Dato P. Kamalanathan asserted that the ministry would not hesitate to sack the teacher if the allegations were true.
Speaking to reporters after launching the National Level Student Affairs Symposium at the Johor Education Department, Datuk Kamalanathan said such behavior can be regarded as criminal breach of trust because the teacher had been entrusted by the student's family to act as a guardian.
This person cannot be in a school. If it's true, if it's true, that he has no place in the school. Dangerous person. Very dangerous person. But let us wait for the final report, because I have my PPD, I have my JPN. And the police will also surely be investigating if a police report is done.
The teacher, aged 56, who was also an MIC branch leader, made the proposal through the student's mother. In an audio clip of their conversation lasting 8 minutes and 49 seconds, which went viral in WhatsApp, the man claimed he had assisted many girls who had just finished sitting for their Sijil Pelajaran Malaysia examination to find employment after they had sex with him. Meanwhile, the suspect was believed to have resigned from his post in MIC following the alleged exposure.
A doctor who was attached to the Sultanah Nur Zahira Hospital was found dead in a rented room in Kampung Nurasepohon, Kuala Terengganu last night. And Dr. Muhammad Muaz Muhammad Sabri was believed to have died a couple of days ago due to food poisoning after consuming the allegedly contaminated food which he and his fiancée bought at the Kuala Ibai night market. And Dr. Muhammad Muaz's fiancée, who is also a doctor at the Sultanah Nur Zahira Hospital, has been warded at the hospital for further treatment. And meanwhile, Terengganu Health Director Dr. Muhammad Omar said they were still waiting for the police to complete the investigation on the case. So far, he said, post-mortem results found no foul play in the case, adding that several samples had been taken and were being examined according to the normal procedures to ascertain the actual cause of death. In Kuala Terengganu, District Deputy Police Chief Superintendent Sufyan Sulaiman confirmed receiving the report on the case and said that police have classified the case as sudden death. An elderly man, aged 69, Muhammad Zain Muhammad Noh, has been reported missing after failing to return home for more than 24 hours. Well, he was believed to have left his home in Kampung Kundur Tengah Negeri Sembilan in a grey Proton Wira sedan around 12:30 a.m. on Wednesday. And Muhammad Zain's wife, Sinah Johari, lodged a police report after realizing he had not returned home and fearing for her husband, who is suffering from diabetes and memory loss. Muhammad Zain, who stands at a height of 5'3", was last seen wearing a pink checkered shirt and black trousers. And members of the public who have information on the missing man may contact his daughter, Asma Lenda, at 014-3382-861 or 06-697-0563. A disabled person with a prosthetic leg was amongst 16 people arrested in a raid in Padang Kedah early today. The raid was conducted on 5 homes believed to be drug dens in a few villages, including Kampung Sungai Tiang, Kampung Tok Set, Kampung Pulau Keramat, Kampung Belakang Pendang, and Kampung Changkat Nering. And according to the acting district chief of the Pendang National Anti-Drug Agency, or NADA, Nazir Kasim, all the suspects aged between 19 to 43 years old were arrested in the operation that began at 11 p.m. last night, and it ended at 5 a.m. today. Now, most of the suspects were working as rubber tappers and farmers. The urine test results reveal that 14 of them were positive for methamphetamine, including the disabled person, while 2 more tested negative for any drugs and were released without conditions. Well, still ahead, Malaysia extends education programs funding to Asia Pacific, Africa. You're watching News on 2. The government has approved a 200 million ringgit allocation for several initiatives, specifically for smallholders and rubber tappers. And Prime Minister Dr. Sri Najib Tun Razak said the rubber smallholding sector would be given a new lease of life through several measures, among them providing modern infrastructure so that tappers can produce latex as compared to cup lumps.
Ini akan memberi pendapatan yang lebih kepada pekebun kecil, yakni penuris getah kita. Yang kedua, untuk memberi kelun yang baru. Tadi saya telah ditaklimatkan oleh Lembaga Getah Malaysia, di mana klon bernama Klon Satu Malaysia sudah pun dihasilkan, di mana kalau pekebun kecil menggunakan klon ini, maka mereka akan dapat hasil pengeluaran yang lebih tinggi daripada benih-benih yang lain.
On the aspect of demand, Dr. Sri Najib said he had instructed that rubber be used on the surface of certain sections of the road. He said although the initial cost of building roads containing 15% rubber was higher, there was substantial savings in maintenance costs. The Prime Minister said this at a Leaders with the People and handing over the monsoon season aid to smallholders and rubber tappers event in Kedah Regional Development Authority Square in Alor.
Malaysia is extending the education funding programs for nations in Asia Pacific and Africa through a collaboration with the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, or UNESCO, which initiated in 2009 to June 2019. An Education Minister, Dr. Sri Mazir Khalid, said the move is meant to ensure the continuity of the project and mooted by Prime Minister Dr. Sri Najib Tun Razak in 2009, which has benefited the least developed countries and small island developing states located in the Asia-Pacific region and Africa. Now, the government's commitment to extend the Malaysia Funds in Trust, or MFIT, under the Malaysia UNESCO Cooperation Programme, MUCP, was conveyed to former French Culture Minister Audrey Azoulay, who has been nominated for the post of Director General of UNESCO to succeed Irina Bokova during a meeting in Paris, France.
Mempunyai peranan yang penting di rantau Asia Pasifik dalam bidang pendidikan dan yang berkaitan dengan pendidikan, dan dia harap bahawa Malaysia akan terus bekerjasama yang baik, dan dia juga sebut tadi dalam perjumpaan tadi kalau masa yang sesuai barangkali dia juga akan melawat Malaysia.
Dr. Sri Mazir said more than 26 projects and programs have been implemented following the inking of the MFIT agreement in 2013.
Malaysia remains in the top 25 among 190 global economies this year in the latest World Bank's Doing Business report, with a favorable business climate. Now, this was revealed by the Ministry of International Trade and Industry, MITI. At 24th position, the country is ranked marginally lower than the 23rd spot attained last year. But despite the slight decline, Malaysia actually recorded an improvement by 0.96 in terms of an overall distance to frontier, or DTF, score from 77.47 in the previous year to 78.43 this year. And MITI, in a statement, said the drop in the ranking was a result of reforms undertaken by the United Arab Emirates, translating to an increase in the distance of frontier score of 1.87 and enabling it to leapfrog from 26th in 2016 to a ranking of 21st this year. The World Bank Doing Business 2018 Reforming to Create Jobs report is the 15th in a series of annual reports measuring regulations affecting 11 areas of the life of a business.